Hi, my name is Jesse Berg, the founder of the Visual Leap. The goal of this video is to provide you with some tips for using the Uncalendar lifestyle, which is the best paper organizer on the planet. It's a day planner, and this is a fantastic tool to get yourself organized. Some of my customers have asked me how I use the Uncalendar, so I thought I'd make a brief video, including my hands, to demonstrate a few of the features of the Uncalendar. So, Uncalendars, I'll just start out by saying I've been using them for 15 years. It's the only day planner that's ever worked for me. And I like to explain it to people that it's the day planner for creative people. It kind of takes a sticky note way of living and helps you pull it all together so you can accomplish your tasks. So, without any further ado, I want to show you a page of the Uncalendar. I'm going to switch to the back because these pages are not filled in yet. See, you can see from this layout that it's basically organized with spaces for you to complete and without necessarily a ton of direction on how. And that's by design. The Uncalendar people from People Systems have studied how successful people organize themselves, and they have come up with this layout through their behavioral analysis of individuals. So, basically, the way I like to explain it, you can see, if we hold up the Uncalendar, you can see that it's got these sort of columns for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and boxes for Saturday and Sunday, which is great. But they also do not fill in the dates. And that's great because that way your Uncalendar can start at the academic calendar, a financial calendar, a Gregorian calendar, whatever. Whatever calendar you use, you fill in the dates accordingly. So now, the next bit about the Uncalendar that I'll point out in the week side, so you got sort of these columns which I tend to think of as morning, afternoon, and evening. This is actually very effective because it doesn't give you the times. And so often you don't have an 8 o'clock meeting, but you need to write a lot about what happens in a given meeting. And usually it's enough, you'll know that it's at 8, or you can write that in, but it doesn't force you really to adhere to every little hour, which can make the whole process of organizing yourself a little overwhelming. Basically blocks out for you the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. And I like this bit, the major tasks of what needs to be done this week. And then you've got this box over here. It could be a list of perhaps work items, a list of things that just come up, perhaps family items, perhaps volunteer items, some key phone numbers that happen to come about. That's sort of a general kind of it gives you these areas and you can fill them in based on the puzzle, which really is your life. You're the one who really knows best how you need the task that you need to complete. So now I'll show you a few different pages, and my handwriting is atrocious. So, there's no rule against stapling something into an Uncalendar. It basically is a tool to help you stay organized. So let me find a good page here. Okay. Well, this has a few tasks on it. Oh, look, it says this. I have to mail an Uncalendar to a school where I sold one. That's that task, and a few other items. Moving right along. A slightly busier week. Here I had a few meetings in the morning, a meeting in the afternoon, a few evening activities, and what was going on a Saturday. Up here I tend to use it, if you can see, something that I have to use every single week. I always need to fill in this log, so I fill it in and I check it out. I tend to put the major tasks in this box here. And I list other things that come up over here. This is a nice crazy week. Oh, Columbus Day, no school. Had some server issues to deal with. Had to do with imaging on a piece of on a computer. Some tasks for a conference I was attending, or actually speaking at, and items for a project that I was involved in over here. Again, the things I need to do every week for that professional logbook. And I guess Wednesday I had a morning and an afternoon and an evening appointment that I just was able to sketch in there. So you can see that I use the whole page, and it's a very free and liberating way for me to loosely group things. And I could say that I don't always group things the same way. So now you've seen a few of the ways that I use the pages of the Uncalendar to organize my busy weeks. Maybe that week was a little less busy. So on and on and on it goes. So this is the Uncalendar, the best paper planner that I've ever used. I can't quite go completely tech on my day planners. I somehow need the tactile quality of the Uncalendar. That was a busy week. That looks a lot like how they feel. Maybe I don't always write everything down. Anyway, there you have it. Now, a few other sections to point out in the Uncalendar. One, it's got some month calendars for maybe some big things that are going on in the month. It's got many places for notes and monthly planning, you know, etc., etc. This you can. Some years I use this, some years I don't. And they give a lot of helpful hints too. One of the most surprising things that I find about the Uncalendar is that if there was a phone number of a person that I met years ago, I just can have this ability to go to my past Uncalendars and grab basically the exact one I wanted and find that page. I don't know what it is about how they work, but they really help you remember and help you plan. So I hope this video helps you to get the most out of your Uncalendar. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy this product as much as I do.
Thank you, Sophie.